Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Tales of Arise on PlayStation 5. Alright. I guess we're just going to go for it. I think I have enough items. I mean, probably not, but I'm also completely broke. 56, 56,000 doesn't buy you jack, because everything's so expensive in this game. So, yeah, let's just go. Worst comes to worst, we can come back to our save. The only way is forward. An operating table. Many subjects undoubtedly never came back alive from their operations on this. Oh, you're looking at him. I don't know why you're shocked. You know it was you. Let's say there's one more. Because he's been bothering us all game. Yeah. Select a topic to explore. Lords. Each crown contest, 5 of the best qualified members of the Renan populace are chosen to act as lords, vying to serve as the next sovereign. During their tenure, they are granted level 3 authority, as well as one of 5 elemental realms to administer, and its corresponding master core. They are also assigned an ID crest indicating their designated element. The selection process is based only on astral artistry and physical and mental aptitude. Other variables, such as age have no bearing whatsoever. Because only the strongest go on to become lords, the position itself does not inherently make an individual any stronger. It should be noted, however, that lords are not the only individuals capable of drawing out a master core's powers. All Renans must take part in the selection process, and acceptance of the position is mandatory. It is not allowed for those deemed suitable to decline. Furthermore, in the event that an acting lord is incapacitated and can no longer serve in their position, replacement must be quickly prepared. Unique Adjustment Index Test Subject Report. The following is a report on the second successful case of sovereign test subject experimentation. Test subject number 10105, given name Volron, generation NA, adjustment index ethnicity NA. Although the subject possesses high latent potential, it exhibits significant mental instability along with a strong distaste for following orders. As such, the risk it possesses surpasses even those of the last successful subject, itself a failure, and is therefore under consideration for disposal. Addendum. This is the first successful case in 300 years. Previously mentioned risk factors are now mitigated due to established control protocols. Subject is to be evaluated under the assumption that Plan 2 will proceed and will be dispatched to Dana under the guise of serving as a lord. Exit terminal. Sedative mask. A device covering the wearer's whole face that restricts their mental activity. It was developed for the purpose of pacifying prisoners. Medical applications are also recognized, particularly as a means of preventing patients from sustaining mental trauma. However, doing so is not recommended, as prolonged use of the device carries the risk of inducing a number of adverse side effects. Addendum. Due to the loss of production facilities incurred from the partial destruction of Lenegus, additional devices will no longer be manufactured. Brainwashing report. After receiving reports of a robust new form of rule emerging in Dana's water realm, a study was commissioned to investigate the matter in depth. This system is unique in that it elevates only the Lord as the supreme authority while relegating both Renan and Danans alike to enslavement. Test subject number 10105 serves as the realm's current Lord and has achieved this without the use of any special powers, drugs, or special devices. Rather, it has been done so by sheer governance. Given this method's effectiveness at population control, monitoring of the situation will continue. Addendum 1. Collapse of cognitive facilities via extreme mental repression rooted in violence and fear has proved to be the key to this style of rule. Once the subject loses its autonomy, they become desensitized to fear and subsequently cease to prioritize even their own personal safety. Though such a state is ill-suited for commanding officers, it remains an effective way to cultivate disposable infantry and slaves for manual labor. Addendum 2. Soldiers in Lenegus who have undergone this treatment will be asked to secure classified sectors as a trial. The results will be monitored. Let's see, Lenegus. A large-scale astral energy converter that primarily converts the elemental composition of Dana's astral energy and transmits it to Rena. Activation and control of astral energy conversion is achieved by placing the Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma within the central core of Lenegus. It is a compromise of classified and essential personnel residence zones around a large conduit along with a defensive layer surrounding them. The outer layer is deployed upon activation, unlocking the central conduit while simultaneously functioning as the stabilization mechanism. Due to its design, deployment of the outer layer is expected to cause damage to residential zones. However, because that only takes place during the final stage of the spirit channeling ceremony, no contingency plan to address said damage is needed. Until that phase, Lenegus serves as the central base of operations for the management and execution of the crown contest on Dana. Warning, any personnel with level 3 authority or lower is restricted is strictly forbidden from the classified zone. Any violators will be immediately executed. Untouchable Harvester, a massive spirit vessel placed on Dana for the spirit channeling ceremony. It serves as the tip of Lenegis' conduit for which it separates. Upon landing in Danan waters, it extends two sets of conducting pathways. The vertical pathways connect to the center of Dana. Meanwhile, the horizontal pathways proceed to envelop the entire surface of Dana. Once activated, it links to the biological spirit vessels placed in each realm, efficiently harvesting the planet's astral energy en masse. The accumulated energy is then transmitted to Rena via Lenegis. Because construction and adjustment takes place in the Forbidden Zone regulatory area, Lenegis' outer layer must be deployed prior to launch. Intended to function semi-autonomously, only maintenance personnel are expected to manually interface and use it when necessary. No other person is required for it to function. Addendum 1, Detachable Harvester 1 was lost on Dana after exploding due to the rampancy exhibited by the Sovereign. Addendum 2, Detachable Harvester 2's landing point will remain the same as the previous model. This is due to the explosion of the previous model, which altered the planetary topography, enabling easier connection to the center of Dana. Master Cores. Master Cores are instruments of power containing astral energy that belong to one of the 6 elements. 5 of these Master Cores, those with earth, water, fire, wind, and light, are loaned to Renan Lords at the time of the Crown Contest. Only the Dark Master Core is maintained inside the Forbidden Zone until the Renus Alma is ready to be reformed, its existence kept top secret. Underneath a Master Core's spherical outer layer is a force field crystal used for the purpose of astral energy containment and stabilization. Once inside the force field, astral energy is stored in a dormant state. For the duration of their tenure, each Lord competes in the Crown Contest to amass their allotted type of astral energy. In the event of an emergency, each Lord may be allowed to withdraw from their respective stock of astral energy as necessary. However, the extent allowed is determined based on their own individual strength. Addendum 1, design flaws have been discovered in how the Renus Alma materializes. Be advised that active Master Cores may resonate with other Master Cores located in close proximity and become unstable. Addendum 2, due to successful regeneration of the Renus Alma, Master Cores will cease to be deployed and the Crown Contest will be permanently halted. Spirit Cores. Spirit Cores are end terminals used for the collection of astral energy. When embedded in a biological subject, it establishes connections throughout its body. These connections are used to amass astral energy generated from physical activity, which is then emitted from the host body itself. Because of this emitted energy is prone to diffuse, the host must be placed within range of a spirit vessel for the energy to be collected. That's reasonable. This means that Danans must be employed to harvest astral energy for the purpose of the Crown Contest. Given the difficulty in producing them, it is advised that spirit cores be retrieved from host bodies and reused upon their death. Spirit cores can also be embedded in Zeugles to control them via astral arts. Addendum, increased physical load on a host body tends to produce increased astral energy emissions. Final confirmation of ideal workload to impose on host bodies without inducing death for maximum astral energy yields is still pending. See, the Sovereign acts as Lenegis' central control device for the spirit channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A Danan subject serves as the base of its creation. In theory, ideal candidates possess equal affinity for every astral element. However, such aptitude is statistically rare to uncover within real-world conditions. As a result, most subjects die during the adjustment period, and stability is not guaranteed for those who can survive. This instability, coupled with the Sovereign's powers of astral manipulation, pose high risk to the security of Lenegis if left unchecked. As such, stabilization measures must be put in place via the support mechanism when utilizing the Sovereign in the spirit channeling ceremony. Addendum 1, no effective alternate methods to perform the ceremony have been found. Trials on Danan subjects are authorized to continue. Addendum 2, Unit 2 adjustments are a success. Subsequent adjustments are to be put on hold while extended observation takes place. The Maiden acts as the Sovereign support mechanism for the channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A remnant subject serves its functions, providing the Sovereign has the supplemental Dark Astral it lacks in tandem with the Renus Alma. During the ceremony, it is partly responsible for astral energy conversion, as well as maintaining stability over the sovereign's own powers. Additionally, the degree of intimacy between it and the sovereign has been observed to positively impact the level of stability in both subjects. Because of this trial, activations of the sovereign without the maiden present are expressly forbidden. Furthermore, neither the sovereign nor the maiden are to be informed about the details of the spirit channeling plan. Addendum 1. Mental instability of the maiden has been deemed the cause of the past sovereign's rampancy. Countermeasures must be considered. Addendum 2. In line with plan adjustments, the current subject will have its maiden registration revoked and be returned to its original household. Did I read this one? Looks like it. Each crown contests 5 of the best qualified members of the remnant from Politis. Yeah, okay. I think I've read this one. Let's see. Selection process is based. All runners must take part. Yeah, okay. Well, why does it look like I haven't read it, though? The following is a report on the second... Yeah, we've read all these. Why doesn't it show that I did that? Hold on, where am I going? Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh, I'm so tired. Well, there is the slightest chance. What do you think? Nothing, really. Nothing at all. One heavy tree. Wow, so stingy. I don't really feel I have a proper explanation for everything. Latest maiden. Hmm. Oh. Oh, we really haven't unlocked a whole lot for her. Surreal Arthless, a sword given to the chosen sovereign that draws all of their latent power so they can carry out this spirit channeling ceremony. Graham Arthless, ceremonial garb given to the chosen sovereign, granting them the endurance to withstand the immense power of the spirit channeling ceremony. Laze Fiarquus. Okay, great. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Audap. You've been watching Tales of Arise on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.